Hello guys, what is up? ImCameo. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Goxlr Mini, and we're also going to do a quick mic test with the Rode Pod mic through the Goxlr Mini, just to kind of show off what it can do in this combo, which is getting pretty popular among streamers just because traditionally a lot of people have been going with the Shure SM7B as their microphone. However, the microphone is almost $400, and for less than that, you can get both the Goxlr Mini and the Rode Pod mic, assuming they're both not being scalped for higher than the normal retail price, which is $250 for the Goxlr Mini and $100 for the Rode Pod mic. So, like I said, let's get right into unboxing this device, and then we'll do a quick mic test with the Rode Pod mic. So, the box, pretty simple. It looks nice. Shows off the Goxlr Mini. Shows off not really a whole lot else. Shows off the top I/O there, but let's just pop right into this thing. So I was able to find mine on Amazon. It was a little bit more than retail price just because things are being scalped right now, and it was also an Amazon warehouse item, so it was used like new. But if we open it up, besides the seal being broken, sorry, I just hit the tripod there. Besides the seal being broken, it looks pretty good. I mean, the cord isn't cable tied, but then I don't know if the new ones do come like that. I'm assuming the new ones come like that, so the cable's not cable tied, but it's just a standard USB A to B. If we can get a focus on that, it's kind of hard to see, but yeah, it's just a standard USB A to B. So again, not that big of a deal that it's not all tied up, neat and nice like a brand new device. And again, I don't even know if they come like that, but besides that, you do have a little instruction manual. Again, it looks like a quick start guide. There's not a ton in here though. It's pretty thin. This kind of shows setup steps. Again, camera's not super focused. There we go. It's like software to download, the different controls. And yeah, we don't need that. We'll go over the device here shortly. So besides that, we got the device itself, kind of in some really nice styrofoam, something you'd see from, I don't know, something a little bit more high end. Again, the plastic is ripped open, but that's okay. And here's the Goxlr Mini. So compared to the normal size Goxlr, which I can put on screen here, it's basically just cut in half. If you watch any video on this or the Goxlr full-size device or any other video on the Goxlr Mini, you'll know this is basically just the Goxlr but cut in half, and you just have the mixer part. So why do I want this device for my stream? Now, first off, it is an audio interface for an XLR microphone, and I wanted to upgrade to a dynamic XLR microphone, which is why I got the Rode Pod mic. And as you can see, there is an XLR input on this device. So right there, I know well, I don't know why it's not staying in focus, but there is an XLR input, but there's also a line in, a line out, the USB to power and transfer audio to your computer, and there's also an optical audio for your game console. So just like the Astro Mix Amp, I will be using this to kind of bring all my sounds together, but instead, this one's also going to be controlling my XLR microphone in addition to audio and that kind of stuff. So like I was saying, the reason I got this is one, because of the XLR input, but two, it allows you to mix your audio a little more in depth than any other device in the market. So as you can see, there are 4 dials on this. There is a microphone, a chat, a music, and a system. And basically, inside this device, there are multiple sound cards, and you can essentially set each of those sound cards to be different things. So you have one input that is just your microphone. You have one input that you can set just to be like your Discord chat. You can have one that you can set just to be like your Spotify music, which you know, like it has labeled here, and then one to be like your game sounds. You have all of those, and then because there is monitoring and your headset is also plugged into this through the bottom right there, along with a microphone in, but mostly the headphone jack we're talking about. With all those sound cards set, you can use these sliders to adjust each individual sound. So if you need to turn your mic up, you just slide it up. If you need to turn your chat up, slide it up. If your music's too loud, slide it down. Game sound's too loud, slide it down. Whatever you need to do, you can adjust it that way. Now, unlike the full-size Goxlr, these don't have motorized sliders. However, they do show on the sides, there are little lights that will light up when it's hooked up to show what level you were at for a certain setting. That way, you can move it to where it needs to go and have it set perfectly, just like the last time. So on this device, we also see 4 mute buttons along the bottom, a sensor button, and a microphone mute. So pretty obvious, each mute button will mute each slider or each sound card essentially that it's hooked up there. So mic, chat, music, system, or whatever you have them set to on your computer. Pressing that will mute whatever audio channel you hit the mute button for. There's also a censor button, which will show off in the mic test, which should censor your microphone in case you do have some profanity like me. And then there is a mute microphone button as well. So that'll mute your mic completely. That way you're not looking for like a mute button on a cord that's non-existent because you're using an XLR microphone. So let's get this bad boy hooked up, and we're going to do a sound test with just the raw audio. And then we're also going to do a sound test with adjusted EQ to make our microphone sound as good as it possibly can be. All right, so this is the Rode Pod mic connected to the Goxlr Mini with the microphone at 100% with no noise gate, no EQ adjustment. This is just the standard sound of the microphone at the peak volume, I guess, for the Goxlr. My microphone is set to 59 decibels. I'm kind of a noob when it comes to audio, so I don't know if that's like good, bad. I don't know what this needs to be. I'm gonna look up some videos and then we're gonna kind of adjust things. But this is our baseline. This is, you get the Goxlr Mini, you get the microphone, the Rode Pod mic. You spend $350, assuming you don't pay more than retail, which I did unfortunately for the Goxlr Mini. They're just hard to find right now, but hopefully they come back in stock soon. I'll leave links. I've seen them kind of pop off and on Amazon. I'll leave links in the description below, obviously, to see if you can get yourself one of these. And the pod mic is actually on Amazon now, at least at the time of recording this video. It wasn't when I ordered it, so I will link that as well. But we're going to do some adjustment. We're going to watch some videos, see if we can make this sound just a little bit better in terms of maybe, a little bit more bass, maybe a better noise gate, because I know it's picking up a lot of like white noise. So we're going to see if we can get this adjusted, and we'll be back with that version of the video. So let's get this rolling and see if we can make some changes here. All right, so after messing around with the Goxlr for a little bit, this is the sound we got. I kind of like it. We got a little bit of a boost to the bass, a little bit of a boost to the treble, and then just kind of bottoming out those mids with a little bit of a noise gate so we don't pick up like keyboard sounds, mouse clicks, that kind of stuff. A little bit of a compressor to make sure when we do get really loud, it stays around that same volume, and then when we get really quiet, it kind of stays around that same volume as well. So overall, I'm really happy with the Goxlr. I'm excited to kind of work more towards customizing it and making it fit for my stream and my use in general. So again, I think there's a lot more work to be done in terms of my customization for the Goxlr, but as a product in general and just as a microphone, I think this sounds really good. I think you guys are going to enjoy it if you do end up picking one up yourself. So again, links will be in the description to pick up the Goxlr Mini, or the Rode Pod mic. All right, so like I was mentioning before, with the Goxlr Mini, there are a couple things you can do. So there is a volume knob, so I can adjust the volume of the microphone and just really drop it down. So you probably can't hear me after, it gets really quiet. So you got the volume knob, you do have the complete mute, you have the cough button, plenty of things just to like cut things out. And then there's also, like I was mentioning before, the sensor button. So if, I do get killed really fast in Overwatch or something, I can just hold this down and yeah, the Goxlr Mini has that feature, and I like it. And that's all I got. So thank you guys for watching. I'm Cameo, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.